The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, set in the home to the Imperials in the continent of Cyrodiil. This game takes you through many different worlds, including the plains of Oblivion. This game has always been a favourite of mine, and I wanted to ask you a question: is it still playable today? And here's my reason why I think yes. So on this game, you roam around and you do quests for people, and there's a main quest which is quite good, but it's not the highlight of the game. The highlight of this game for me is the way that you can just walk around, explore the land, meet people, sell things. It was a sense of immersion that I got as a kid when playing this when it first came out on the PlayStation 3 that really gripped me to the Elder Scrolls games. So this was the first Elder Scrolls game I ever played, and I've played many hours of it over its lifetime. I've bought it numerous times and just carried on playing it.
All I need is proof.
So
Is that damn amulet
let's
you
look at the positives of this game first.
Show that to me, and
The
money
positives
is
are,
yours.
for its age, it's still got very good graphics,
Want
as
to
you can
go?
probably see by the video.
Bring me-
It doesn't quite match up to Skyrim's graphics, but Skyrim is about 4 years older than it. So Oblivion also has a great deal of mods that you can use now because the game's quite old. If you go on the Nexus, you can scroll through and there's a mod for pretty much anything you want. On the other side, the bad sides about this game are the horse riding isn't really very good. It's very complicated to use on PC, and it's just a bit chaotic. It just doesn't feel right when you use it. But another bad thing of this game is the fact that pretty much everywhere you go you hear the same voice acting coming out of a different NPC. Now this is something that just slightly drags away the immersion of the game, because you're always hearing the same 5 or 6 voices in every city, which is a bad thing, but what can you really say? It's quite an old game and it's very good still. So the story of this game is you see the Emperor's death, and then you find his long lost son, and then you get a new Emperor. I'm not going to ruin too much of the story in case there's some of you out there that hasn't actually played the game. There's also many side quests that you can do, like the one you're seeing in the background. There's the Thieves Guild, Fighters Guild, Mages Guild and Dark Brotherhood quests to do, so there's lots of those, which keeps you drawn in for a good few hours on every playthrough. The way I normally play these games is role playing, which is where you have a character and then you stick to the character's lore right through, and this game also works really well for that. Another good part of this game is there's lots and lots of different armour types for the age of the game, and there's mods to improve on that as well and make even more of them. So my opinion of this game is it's still very playable today, and on PC it just makes it that little bit better. Again, on console it's still really good and I would still recommend it. If you've only played Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls games, it's definitely worth going back to at least Morrowind and playing a Morrowind and Oblivion again, because they're both absolutely fantastic, and definitely check those out. So my verdict of this is Oblivion is still very playable today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace.
He seemed to be